Proposed solutions for new store renovations. Abe is going to be the movie star. There's a couple options. We've spent the last 2 hours measuring, looking at the pros and the cons and what they're going to lose in warehouse versus gains. Take it away, Abe. So we come up with two possible solutions.
One of the solutions we come up with is having our showroom, this would be the entrance of the showroom, and having a U-shaped showroom like we have now. We're trying to avoid that at all possible costs because it's for efficiency purpose. So the other choice would be shifting the showroom to the left,
which we'd have to put a new storefront door either in this window or that window, which is still going to be off-center.
Which will help us catty-corner the showroom and gain warehouse space versus losing warehouse space.
But we also believe that we're going to have some issues with the landlord.
The issue would be with the landlord. As you can see above our main door there right now, he has a facade with an overhang and so forth. I like to believe he would, but I doubt that he would let us do it on this side as well. So that would be one of the hurdles that we'll be up against by moving it to the left.
And the cost is going to be substantially more to do that. Just want to throw the cost factor in.
Want to stay out here?
Yeah. So another option.
The third option that we got, which this is our favorable option, we go back to our original entrance, which we used to have when we first took over this building, which would be, this is the entrance. Naturally, customers coming over here, they think this is the entrance anyway. It would catty-corner us right now, which will allow us to gain warehouse space versus losing it by putting it in the center, again, with a U-shaped warehouse.
Yeah, now just so that I could throw some measurements in, you've got approximately 24 feet from the end of that overhead door to the corner here, and then so you would pick up, so you'd have 24 foot of wall this way. We could go back 40 feet. You've got about 10 foot in the corner, so it would actually, to make it a 40 by 35 foot showroom, and I can show it better on the inside.
Right. So this would be our more favorable option as for the entrance and gaining warehouse space inside, which is what we're ultimately trying to do here.
So we'll kind of walk in and we'll show the pluses and the gains. And all right, so let's go in the warehouse. So what Abe's trying to avoid is to have just a bigger U-shape than what he's got.
Yeah, as you can see here, we have our U-shapes. Here's an area we could barely use, only with cans right now. So we can only stack on this side or on this side. By putting it in the center again, we're actually going to gain a little bit of space here. We'll gain about 5 feet by 16, but we would lose all this storage area, and we would only be able to go out 2 deep versus 3 deep because we need space for the forklift to go in and get the pallets. So in reality, the option A, the first option, the wall would land right about here.
Correct.
And you would see that we only have the space for the high-low to go in this direction with 2 deep. So it put us back in the same situation, not being as efficient.
And also by having it in the U shape, there's more likelihood of future showroom damage.
Absolutely, absolutely. Which also puts us in.
Now we're going to knock this out, which is a gain. We figured this out.
This would be a gain, and the other option of option A is if we do go with option A, we could close this section up and put a small warehouse here, since we already have
electrical. So we'll put not a warehouse, an office.
I'm sorry,
office.
An office, and we have the electrical panel in here, so we just enclose this area
and make that make the office back here.
Also with that, with the option B, option B and C, we'll be knocking out this bathroom and rebuilding the bathrooms.
The other 2 bathrooms. So just from the inside, what I was getting at is from this door, from where the inside of the new showroom to the front is approximately 35 feet. And then the 40-foot mark is about right to, well, you can't see, but It's approximately about right back. Yeah. So it would the showroom would kind of be like this, which you can't really tell anything. But one of the things that we have to think about the HVAC
What would
system.
happen is we go with this the last option
Yeah.
is that we would gain all this warehouse space. This direction would be a traditional square warehouse versus the U-shape.
Yeah, we'd have to probably flop the HVAC, take the good air conditioner, and
Actually, there's a unit already hooked up into there, which is outside.
okay.
So we have the inside condenser inside, which was brand new when we took over the building.
All right,
So the
so-
one upstairs we don't have to worry about.
Oh, okay. So we could just redo the ductwork
That's it.
and the air handler.
As you, I think it's.
And
I'll show it to you in a bit.
so this, again, we're going back to the original showroom. This would be the entranceway from the inside. I think what we'd probably want to do is take that double door maybe and move it back here, make more of it in.
Sure.
You know, that's not a lot of dough to do that. And then this would be, you know, this wall obviously gets pushed all the way back, and that wall goes back to the 40-foot mark.
Want to show this real quick?
Well, I'll show it to them when we're there. Okay.